Okay, we're back for some more casual classic. I am playing Brom Snowbrow. This is a Unholy Death Knight graveyard themed. Opponent is on Shai, which I think is Sebi's deck, where you basically play a bunch of meddling mages so your opponent can't cast the cards in their hand, and then you ramp out huge finishers. We have some discard quests. We have a... seems like a great hand. We'll keep. We've got a removal spell versus... it's Alliance Hunter, so it's probably going to be a bunch of creatures. Go ahead and put a tiny in play here. Get our quest rolling. And next turn we can just pay 2. Well, we'll probably just trigger this, discard this Ragegobbler, and then reanimate the Ragegobbler right back out. Unfortunately, we have to eat our own graveyard to do that, which is kind of part of the synergy in the deck. I mean, this guy gets real big, but not if you eat your own graveyard a little too fast. But it does seem more ideal than just casting it from my hand. Well. My opponent's going to have to deal with both my Ragegobblers and my Corpse Explosion. And we're on the play here, so we get to put the Ragegobbler in. We actually get to get around Ragegobbler on this creature. This Ragegobbler is quite the counter here. It kind of counters most other cards in general. So what we can do is just put it into play from the graveyard as an effect. You're not actually casting it. So that's going to work out here. So he's got a name Corpse Explosion. He says Ragegobbler. Alright, well that's going to... we have a play around that. I don't think our opponent's played enough against Ragegobbler to see that line coming in. But you gotta learn somehow. Okay, Sabotage is kind of a weird one. Okay. We like this card. But let's go ahead and trigger a quest and see what we're going to get out of that. And I do want to activate the Ragegobbler, and that is just pay 2. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, it's free, so let's draw our 2. Let's discard our Ragegobbler. Don't really want to discard the second Corpse Explosion. Maybe I'll discard one of these guys. I do need an ally in the yard. I guess I'm going to eat him up anyways. Yeah, the second Corpse Explosion is going to have value later on, as long as we can keep an ally in the graveyard somewhere for it. And we're about to kill his, so that's fine. And let's put this guy in the expel. Alright, well I doubt my opponent is ready to kill a 3/3. We'll see what he's got. Then where our Corpse Explosions are going to be online. They're online already. Gromble's fine. Let's see if he discards an ally to set up my Corpse Explosions. He knows about him. Oh, there's one. He says, discard a Fang. Make a 1-mana. He's getting in for 2 here. This seems like a fine time to go ahead and just fire off a Corpse Explosion, and then that should pretty much seal this game. I can't imagine going, like, losing basically from this state if I Corpse Explosion now with a 3/3 in play. Let's draw 3. We can probably discard this Uncovering the Past. I don't think we're going to be casting another Corpse Explosion in that way. Plus it's expensive. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Let's get rid of one of these, and maybe another cheap quest like Donation of Wool. Doesn't really do a whole lot for us. Extract, I think, will do more in the long run. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go up to 4 resources and figure it out from there. But I have other quests that are more impactful. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think Corpse Explosion costs... yeah, I did that wrong. Oh well, we have to deal with what we chose to do. This guy's not really hurting at all, though. I think we can either kill this threat or kill this resource generator, and the resource generator has the biggest effect on the board. Doesn't even kill my guy. What are we doing for 2 mana then? We can cast a Forgotten Tomb, or we can cast an Extract. You know what I should have done is discard the Extract. That way we could have guaranteed putting it into play. Dang. Messed up. We did mess up. Alright. Take a damage on our guy here. Eat yours. And I'll just go ahead and put an Extract in play. Here you go. Deal with that. Probably not the ideal opening from him. That wasn't the ideal turn for me. I just meant a Corpse Explosion a turn. So I shouldn't have completed this quest. I was thinking I was up on mana. I was up to turn 4, but it's not. We're just on turn 3. I should have taken the guaranteed simple value while I had it. And I mean, having 2 Corpse Explosions is just all the riches. I'm not really complaining. It's just how it's working out. This deck requires some practice to get it right. Because it can also feel like a deck that doesn't really do anything. Alright, my Ragegobbler is down. There's some damage. And it goes right through the Extract. Let's discard another quest here. Was greedy last turn on accident. Let's not do it again here. Let's just play our own Corpse Explosion now. We'll Donation of Mage Weave first. Draw up a little bit. And I don't really have anything to do with my other mana here. Oh, perfect. We will discard him. Another Corpse Explosion. Yeah, I think we'll discard one of those and one of these resources. Maybe this Mage Weave. We've dug deep enough here. We will pay 3. Cast a Corpse Explosion targeting this guy. Get some 2-for-1 advantage on you. Get to draw a card and kill your whole board. Pass to you. Okay, opponent took 4. Unholy Death Knight versus my deck has small creatures. Often is going to feel this way. Kind of hard to outgrind some of these plans, but this is a nice little grinder card. But it's about time for this guy to jump in play and be enormous, especially with another Mage Weave in hand. Now that we got some card advantage off Bimble here, and then we can discard our Legplates, get some more card advantage. I also don't feel like we're even threatened at all. With an Extract in play, a lot of his cards aren't going to really do any damage. Like a Boomer. Boomer can't even hurt me. Sure, he gets to cast it, and it can ping me for 0. Can shoot my mount. It's going to take a couple turns, but it will get there. But you know what Boomer dies to? Corpse Explosion, which I think I discarded one, which seems nuts now. But we've got a lot of value plays here. To go into turn 5 next turn, so we will probably place resource, spend one of those manas, and then we can just cast a Spelunker. He's real big. The 4th Corpse Explosion. Well, that doesn't feel particularly fair. Maybe we just show this guy what happens when you play a deck versus Corpse Explosion. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do here. Alright, this is huge. Let's discard Bimble, Leggings. We just get to draw 2 more. Take 6. this guy's too big for me to care what he's doing over there. I think that's where I'm at. Although, maybe it is time to just Corpse Explosion again. Nothing wrong with just doing that to our opponents over and over again. This play is pretty nuts. Get to draw another card. I doubt this deck's got Graveyard Hate ready to go. It's a kind of all-in on its own plan. Viewless Wings with nothing in play. I'm down for that. Well, we got our Scimitar. We can cast a Corpse Explosion again. No, realistically, I think we're at the point where we want to maybe discard some of these Forgotten Tombs. Because then we can start putting Spelunkers into play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's... Oh, we don't have any discard effects now. Yeah, we just have the other Spelunker. We can go ahead and cast him. As opposed to playing the Scimitar. I guess you have to spend mana on it either way. Let's draw a card. And we will go ahead and discard a Scimitar. Got it. A Strangulate. I don't think I want that. I don't think his deck's really playing abilities that I care too much about. So we'll pay 2, and we can cast a Forgotten Tomb. Is there anything we want in here? I guess we can just put the Ragegobbler back into play. That's probably the smart play. Puts us up to 10. You know, I'll do a Tombkeeper's Gauntlets. Ragegobbler gives me the most upside. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. We do need to expel Fang from my opponent's yard so he knows how this guy came into play. But I think he's learning this deck, so I'm not going to bother him with... he's got 7 allies in the yard. It's not going to make a big difference this game. We'll just let him learn that deck a little bit. And it turns out the 4 Corpse Explosion draw is going to be good against the small allies Viewless Wings deck. Who knew? Who knew? That Collector. Wow, he could put a threat that says Ferocity into play right now. Scary. Especially if he has another 1-mana card. I mean, we got a lot of health left through an Extract, but there's still a lot that's going on there. Oh, he says play a Fang. Give himself a Protector. Unfortunately, this is just the Corpse Explosion deck with Uncovering the Past as well. If you don't like Corpse Explosion, it's too bad. It's headed your way. And yeah.